Alright, let's dive deep. You're avoiding confrontation, letting things slide, because you hate conflict, right? You think you're keeping the peace, but you're slowly building up a powder keg of resentment. You're holding all this pressure inside, pretending like everything is fine, but deep down, you're feeling like a damn volcano just waiting to blow. So let's break it down and rewrite this shit. Imagine you're holding a pressure cooker and inside is filled with steam, all that frustration, resentment, anger, whatever. Now you've got two choices. Either you let the steam out by confronting the issue, or you keep tightening the lid, keeping it all in. Eventually the lid is going to blow, and when it does, it's not going to be the problem that blows up. It's your entire world. You'll be scalding the people that you care about. And the mess will be so much worse than if you just opened the damn valve in the first place. When you avoid confrontation, you think you're avoiding pain, but really, you're creating a fucking minefield of emotional shrapnel. Every time you let it slide, you're packing the emotional dynamite. You've got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Think of confrontation as venting the pressure valve, not as some soul-sucking battle. It's just releasing the pressure. Simple. You've heard about the frog in boiling water, right? It's the metaphor where the frog stays in a slowly heated pot of water until it boils alive, because it doesn't recognize the danger until it's too late. That's you. You let these little things slide. Your co-worker being an asshole. Your friend not keeping their word. Your partner ignoring your needs. And at first, it's just a little irritation, a slight discomfort, but you keep letting it slide. You don't confront it. Then one day you snap. Now, you're a boiling fucking frog. Start noticing the little irritations. Those small things that don't seem like a big deal at first. And learn to speak up right there and then. Not in a "you're a piece of shit" way, but in a "hey, when this happens, I feel this way." It's simple. Just saying something early prevents the emotional build-up. Avoiding confrontation. It's like constantly packing your emotional baggage into a suitcase. Every time you let something slide, you add another fucking brick to the suitcase. Eventually that suitcase is so damn heavy, you can't even carry it anymore. You try to drag it, but it's too much weight. And you're fucking exhausted. Now you can't even walk straight, because you're buried under the unresolved shit. The key is to unpack that baggage piece by piece. You don't need to unload everything in one go. But when something bothers you, set it down, address it. Hey, that pissed me off. Let's talk about it. Bam. Baggage unloaded. Now you're walking freely with nothing holding you back. The snowball effect. Ever seen a snowball rolling down a hill? It starts small, right? But the more you ignore things, the more they pile up, and eventually, that small snowball turns into an avalanche. The anger, frustration, resentment. It all just compounds and accelerates. Before you know it, that small issue you didn't address. It's a full-blown emotional landslide. And you're left buried in the rubble. Address shit early, when it's a small snowball. You can gently stop it in its tracks. Deal with it when it's tiny. The quicker you address it, the smaller the emotional impact. Don't let the snowball grow, or you'll be buried by your own shit. So why the hell is it so important to confront this head on? Because if you don't, you're setting yourself up for a slow-motion train wreck. Letting shit slide is like walking into a storm, pretending it's all sunshine and rainbows until you drown. You're keeping your shit together on the outside, but on the inside, you're a fucking hurricane of suppressed feelings. When you bottle things up, your body is in a constant state of stress, releasing cortisol, the stress hormone. That shit is poison in your system. It doesn't just affect your mood. It affects your immune system, your heart, your fucking life expectancy. Over time, you'll find yourself exhausted, disconnected, and snapping at the people you love for stupid shit. Not to mention the emotional drain. It's like living in a constant state of fight or flight. Every damn day your nervous system is on edge. And that's not how you're supposed to live. So why are you so afraid of confrontation? You're scared of rejection, of people thinking you're weak, or of rocking the boat. But here's the truth, avoidance is weakness. Standing your ground, that's strength. Every time you back down, you're reinforcing the idea that your feelings don't matter. That's a mindfuck. It eats away at your self-worth, your self-esteem, and it creates this fucked up loop where you start questioning your own value. You're teaching yourself you can't handle conflict, which is complete bullshit. You can handle it. You've got this. What does your life look like if you start confronting shit? It's like having a fresh breath of air. You're no longer lugging around 1,000 pounds of unresolved shit. Your relationships get better because you're being real with people. You don't have to worry about the other shoe dropping because you've already dealt with everything. You're clear, you're present, and you're not carrying the weight of all your suppressed feelings around. Confrontation, when done right, is the key to a clear, empowered, and emotionally free life. And guess what? The people who truly care about you, they'll respect you for it. They'll appreciate that you don't let things slide and that you're willing to speak your truth. The karma of not doing this. If you let things slide, you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting the people around you. If you hold everything in and pretend you're fine, you're giving them false signals. You're not being honest with them. And that's just as damaging as if you were being a dick all the time. They're left wondering what the fuck happened when you finally snap. You're sending out mixed signals into the universe. The energy you put out is the energy that comes back. If you're constantly suppressing and avoiding, you're teaching yourself to be dishonest and to carry all this emotional weight. And guess what? That builds up a karmic debt. You're teaching the universe you're fine with suffering in silence. And it'll keep sending you situations that force you to learn how to stand up for yourself, often in painful extreme ways. So let's interrupt the pattern. Let's blow this shit up. Let's interrupt the avoidance. You're stuck in this loop of suppression, and you don't even realize it. You think avoiding conflict will keep things smooth, but it's the exact opposite. Imagine every time something bothers you, you speak up calmly, respectfully, without aggression, but with a clear voice. You start taking control of your emotional world. You stop being a passenger in your life, and you become the fucking driver. Now every time you're in a situation that requires confrontation, you'll feel that urge to avoid it. But instead of running from it, you'll recognize it. And you'll stop. Take a breath. Speak your truth. And you'll feel lighter. You'll feel like a goddamn superhero who's not afraid to deal with this shit. Every time you face an uncomfortable situation and speak up, you're rewriting your brain. You're upgrading your operating system, and soon, standing up for yourself, it'll be second nature. But you've got to do it now, today, with the smallest thing. Start by saying, hey, I don't like that. Or can we talk about something? Every single time you face this, you're making yourself stronger, emotionally healthier, and more at peace. Confrontation isn't a monster lurking in the dark. It's just a tool to set you free. Confrontation means standing tall. Not just for you, but for everyone around you. It's the only way to live with integrity. To not let resentment pile up like toxic sludge. You're going to own this. You're going to make confrontation a normal part of your life. You're going to speak your truth and feel lighter than ever. This is who you are now. Don't who